Hello there.
How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
It's been quite a while. I think I talked to you last Saturday, I believe.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Well, how have you been since we last talked? I believe I have been looking for a diamond. $50 million diamond. I lost it. Mate. Would you happen to know where it is?
Yeah, mate. I don't think you'll like where you'll find it, though.
What do you mean? Do you know where my $50 million diamond is? It was a family heirloom. Where is it? Please.
Yeah.
I'm sure wherever it is, I can get it back, okay?
Unless you're going to pull some Infinity War type stuff out.
Whatever do you mean?
You're going to have to get it out of someone's forehead.
What kind of idiot would put a diamond in their forehead? What? This is an act of aggression against me. My grandmummy gave me that diamond 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, mate. It's gone. It's like stuck in his forehead.
Deep in his forehead, I see.
It is like he was just he figured, why put this anywhere else, like a normal human being, like in a necklace or something along those lines. He was like, I'm going to be different.
That is rather concerning.
It is concerning why people are putting diamonds in their foreheads.
I butchered that accent.
A little bit. But, that's what we do here on the New Perspective Podcast.
I'm sorry. I butchered that so hard.
What do you mean?
That accent, dear Lord, I'm usually good at it.
That was fine. I mean, I felt like the bit went a little bit long.
But of course.
At this point, we're already, I don't know, 2 minutes in.
Wow, that was good. We got 2 minutes in. Good job. So what's his name? Lil Uzi?
Yeah, Lil
Little
Uzi Vert.
Uzi. My dude, what are you doing? That's my question here. What's happening? What is going on? Really?
Like, you couldn't put that into like a bracelet or a necklace. They
said put your money where your mouth is, not where your forehead is, man, okay? Here's my thing, dude. $50 million. You didn't buy a hat that did some cool thing, Maybe it was a hat that had a laser pointer. I don't know. That would have been better than... No, hey, maybe some X-ray vision goggles. $50 million, you could probably get that, right? Black market? I don't know what they sell there.
Yeah, dude, that's beyond me. Like, why? Why would you want a diamond there? And it's not even like a particularly cool looking diamond.
Yeah, it actually looks rather gross, if I'm being honest. It looked pretty... I was like, oh, that's just a joke. He's just joking. Dude, that's a joke. And then it wasn't. And wow.
The other thing that I wish was a joke was The Weeknd's face.
Was that not a joke? Are you kidding me?
I don't think so.
No, I think that was a joke. I think he did it for a video. It was one of those celebrity things where they're like, I'm making a statement.
Is that really?
Yeah, I think so. I think he...
The last time that I checked...
I think he showed up to the Grammys like that or something.
Did he really?
Or Golden Globe. I'm not sure about these award ceremonies. I never really watch, but...
I guess he is back to normal.
Oh, thank God. Oh my goodness. I was... when I saw that, I was like... Oh, it happened to The Weeknd, too. They Mariah carried him, man. They Mariah carried him.
I'm sorry, no, you can't. That's a straight Michael Jackson right there.
They Michael Jackson him, man.
You can't
do my man The Weeknd like that, man. He's the weekday now.
He's a Monday.
That's definitely a Monday right there. If you're gonna be a weekday, be a Friday. That's my philosophy. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my back.
Be a Friday.
Yeah, be a Friday. Not like the movie Freaky Friday, because that was freaky.
That was freaky.
Just be a Friday. We gotta make a movie about that.
About what?
Friday. That's already a movie. Never mind. Oh man, I'm making $1 million moves out here, but it's not in my forehead, so it's not really translating.
Yeah, man. That's just quite a ballsy move.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I guess when you have just $50 million lying around,
no,
why not
it was inevitable though. As you see over time, I mean, rap culture. Look at it. I mean, it started out as we are being beaten and killed by police officers, so we're going to talk about it through our new form of expression called rap. Now it's like, hey, look how much money I got. Look at all these girls in the car. Think we call them thoughts. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, people. This whole thing kind of went off a little bit. Feels like somebody should kind of be talking about something of substance at this point. But it's become kind of a flashy kind of culture where it's less about bringing awareness to social issues and more about flashing what I have and what I have achieved. Which, I mean, sure, if you've achieved it, you have the right to flash it. But I think it's gotten to the point where people will be flashing what they don't have, you know?
Yeah. I mean, just look at some of our friends who are becoming rappers.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about. He's the big old forehead.
Yeah.
Man, a big.
He's the on God. That's the one.
Yeah. I don't know who you're talking about. No,
you didn't see that dude get floored.
Oh yeah.
You know who I'm talking.
I know
about.
who you're talking about now. Yeah. He could fit a very big diamond on his forehead. You think? No, my thought about this little Uzi Vert thing is that that's his name, right? If I'm correct, little Uzi Vert. Okay, little Uzi Vertical. Is that what they call? No, but after he's not saying he's not going to be a rapper forever. Not, I mean, usually they kind of just like reach fame and then just kind of. I hate to say it, but they just kind of die. I mean, that's show business.
Yeah. You reach a point where people are just like, okay, I'm done seeing you.
It started out with Elvis.
I think he died before people got tired of it.
yeah. No, I think we're just laughing about the death of a
the king of pop.
The king of pop, the quote unquote king of pop.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, quote unquote. There was like this thing where it was like, we like his music was kind of stolen from like black people. It's Black History Month. We can talk about this. Only on Black History Month.
Any other month, you can go screw yourself.
It's like teachers. Why are we gonna talk about slavery in depth during our history classes? Why don't we just put it in Black History Month? So then it kind of
Yeah, it's not like
context.
Like black people didn't, grow up with white people in history. Like no, they deserve their own month. And then after that, let's just never talk about it again. Let's sweep it under
the rug, yeah. And if anybody tries to talk about it or make social commentary on it, let's shut them down and be like, "This is racist."
Can we talk about that for just a second?
Yeah, sure. But I just want to say real quick, the little Uzi thing. I just want to before we get off of that. Like, my question is, what's he gonna do after if he loses this whole rap thing? Like, what's he gonna do? Like, going to a job interview, face tattoos, diamond in your head,
the dude has $50 million.
I'm just saying,
to put in his forehead. If he was ever in trouble, the dude would just have to take out the diamond in his forehead.
Do you know the price of his head at this point?
$50 million
and like $1 or something like that. 50 million and one or something like that.
Honestly, the dude is doing fine. If I had $50 million,
I'm just saying, if he were to lose everything, even the diamond in his forehead, he had to sell it, and he lost that money too. Saying that happened, not saying it's going to happen, but if it happened, what if he's like interviewing for like a janitor position or something, and they're like, so you did what before you decided to interview for this job? And he's like, oh yeah, I was a rapper. And then they're like, okay, all right, cool. One strike already. So what's with the scar on your forehead? Yeah, I had a diamond in my forehead. And you need a janitor position. Why?
Yeah, things just kind of went tits up. So I'm doing this now. This is my side gig while I'm trying to get back on my feet.
I lost it in a pyramid scheme. Oh man, yeah. But you were saying, sorry.
Yeah. Why did this sounds probably super controversial?
Mm-hmm.
But why did black people decided, let's put all of this in 1 month? Like, why didn't they fight for having it in like the normal textbooks?
Well, can I speak for the black people?
No.
Okay. I don't know. No, I mean, as a black individual, I would like to speak for the black population at this point. I don't know. I haven't researched this, but I feel like a lot of things, not everything. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but a lot of things happen after. Because look at the Civil War. Civil War happens after the Civil War. Slavery is abolished, right?
Technically,
we kind of, as a culture, or as an American culture, I guess you could say, we celebrate the parts of black culture that we want to celebrate. That being like the music, the art, the sports.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of celebrate that. Nobody really looks at the really, like, not that those parts aren't good, but there's parts of black history that are like very, very important. Like look at, like I said, after the Civil War and slavery was abolished, there was a time where black people were part of, like, man, these words are skipping my mind right now.
Yeah, I was about to say what
doing one of my rants. Shoot, I just took a history class, man.
Well, clearly they didn't teach you black history.
I gotta see. No. But there were like black senators and black mayors and stuff. There was like a black town. Things were like, they were thriving. Mm-hmm. But actually during that time they had the first black senator, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like a very big time in history. But seeing that slavery is kind of swept under the rug, like I said, mm-hmm. in schools, and they don't really talk about it a lot. Like, we don't really know about that too much, We don't know about the good parts about history in terms of, we know the parts where it's like Jackie Robinson, all these people who kind of like pioneered the way for their industries, but we don't hear about like the people who really made a difference before people made a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Frederick Douglass.
It's just like,
yeah, that's
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay, whatever.
It's just like, I don't know why you would want all of your history relegated to 1 month instead of fighting to put it in.
I don't think that. Here's the thing: saying like black people want a certain thing. It's just like, it's, in a way, it's kind of naive, because talking about every black person like they all want the same goal is it's not the truth. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And it's like, I'm sure there's some black people who would like Black history to be all month and us, or like all year, and us to be celebrating it all the time, and also to actually talk about it in schools. And I feel like those people might be overshadowed by the people who are like, hey, like, we're making money from this month.
Yeah.
If we stretch it out over a year, I don't know,
No, I guess that makes sense. It's just, I don't know.
There's a lot of questions, man. There's a lot of questions. Like, it's just this whole like race thing. There's questions that are bigger than any one of us. You know, like
It's
why
just
people do what they
unfortunate
do.
that they just get overshadowed because, like, you know, Black history is American history. Like, I don't understand why it has
that's why
to be.
I don't understand these people who say you're not American. Like, get out of here, get out of my country. It's like you brought us here. Why are we here in the first place? No, we're just as big of a part of American history as you are. You know, we're all immigrants. That's the thing. That's why I love Hamilton. Free plug for Hamilton, because I mean,
Go watch it. It's a great
musical. And I mean, it's on Disney Plus now, so
yeah. No,
and that brings us to the sponsor of this video, Disney Plus.
Oh man,
with over 5,000 shows you can but I love that show so much because it shows that it kind of emphasizes the fact that nobody's a true American except for, you know, the Native Americans. Those were really the original. If anything, they should be trying to kick everybody else out. I mean,
I think they tried.
Yeah,
they tried that
tried.
a while back. That didn't go so hot for them.
Yeah.
No, but like, oh man, I just had a topic in my head.
Well, it's out now.
Let's see. We're talking about Black history.
Yeah, we
Oh, that's
the diamond in the head, of course.
No. The part that I don't understand is that, like, people will say, like, oh, I'm Black. Oh, I'm Mexican. Oh, I'm Italian. Like, they'll say all these different things. But you were born in America.
Right.
Like, you are American.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
before all of that, you are American. You were
Yeah.
born here. You are American. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
People who say like, "Oh, America sucks. I need to get out of America." I swear, remember when Donald Trump was about to be elected, and they were like, "If Donald Trump wins, I'm moving." I'm like, people, like you're welcome to move. That's the beauty of America. You can pretty much do whatever you want, aside from like obvious crimes, of course. But like, if you want to move to a different country, you can do that. You just have to, you know, take the necessary steps to
move to a different country. Yeah.
But honestly, I really don't think there's any country better than America. And I might get a lot of hate from that, but I think that's kind of ridiculous. If I get hate
I
for
could care
that,
less anyone that gives us crap for that. People die to come to America. Like, there's a reason why these caravans from South America are going up through Mexico
to get to
that, you know, that really nice place that nothing bad ever happens.
Oh yeah, that beautiful resort of a place.
Yeah,
you know, we go to the good parts of Mexico where you know the water parks and the
we just kind
beaches.
of avoid the rest of we avoid
Mexico, the cartels and stuff.
Like, they do all of that to get to America.
Yeah,
it's like, when was the last time you saw a caravan of Americans trying to go to Venezuela?
Yeah.
Because everyone loves socialism.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Bernie, like, come on. Bernie, please. Now listen to me, Bernie.
Dude, oh my gosh. And then all the stuff that's going on with Joe Biden, it's so annoying to see that we now have a politician back in office. Yeah. It's like everyone's happy because he's saying he's going to do all of these
Say what
things.
you will about I mean, I guess the key there is that everybody's happy. I think that's what they really want. And if everybody's happy, you'll get the vote again, you know? But then at the end of the day, if nothing's getting done, then, I mean, we're right back where we started.
Exactly.
It's rough because, I mean, say what you will about Donald Trump, but he was not a politician, you know? I think that's one of the things that a lot of people hated, but then in a way, that's one of the things that was a really good thing about him. Yeah, like, he was not a politician whatsoever. He was a businessman, and he kind of, I think he was the. I would say he is the what we see as the American dream, you know.
Dude,
Not
honestly,
in the sense that, I mean, he was born rich, but you know, other ways, you know.
but like, you know, say what you will about him, but at least you knew what Donald Trump was thinking,
Yeah, at
because
least
he
we
could
knew what
form
he was
a
thinking,
coherent
yeah.
thought. But you could also see what was being done. You know, like, for all of the wars that we were supposed to be in because Donald Trump is such a hothead, we actually pulled back all of our troops from the Middle East.
Right.
There's now a peace treaty over there between, what was it, Pakistan and Israel? I think those are the two countries that was a part of the Middle East peace agreement. But, like, that's something that no other president has done, who were all politicians. And it's just like that person that we voted out, now that he's gone, now you have a dude that's in there who is not really doing much of anything, but he says great things on, and everyone's just so happy that they're turning.
I saw this this image. It's always an image. It's always an image I see. And it was like, oh wow, look, it was like 7,200 Americans died in Biden's first week in office. Worst president ever. I'm not laughing at the deaths, of course not. But I'm just laughing because it's ironic, you know. Just the fact that this whole time the big driving force behind we just invented a new word. No, the whole driving force behind Biden's campaign was the fact that Donald Trump was losing a lot of Americans under his watch, right? And I mean, the whole time they're kind of pinning it on Donald Trump, like Donald Trump is the cause of everything that's happened. And I mean, say what you will about Donald Trump, but he was keeping it real. The China virus.
Yeah.
Why do you call it the China virus? Because it came from China. I mean, like
how much more of a real answer do you want?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you want to pretend like China is the greatest country ever. I mean, do you see what's going on over there?
I'm pretty sure they just genocided, like,
the internment camps, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we all
Disney
see what...
for filming a movie over there while that was going on.
Yeah.
You know, they filmed Mulan, like, I think it was like near an internment camp or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank goodness that movie was absolute trash.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. We can talk about the lie about strong women in Hollywood later. We're gonna title a video about that because I have a lot to say about that. Okay, there's this common misconception that we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. But be on the lookout for that video. Maybe the next video, huh? Maybe.
Maybe. Why not? I can see that in the near future.
I'm not gonna say no.
Anyways,
yes. What were we talking about?
Oh man, Disney's crappy movie.
Yeah, but before that was like China,
the internment camps,
and then Joe Biden's a politician, and it's sad to see. I mean, what kind of people are we to say it's sad to see another politician in office? That's the name of the game. I don't think you can become the president of the United States without lying somewhere along the line, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, Donald Trump is not perfect.
Oh no, we know. And okay, is he racist? Who knows? Who's to say? Is Biden racist?
Yes.
Who knows?
I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. The dude was literally said, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black."
Yeah, no, that's pretty. As a black man, I kind of take offense to that.
He also said, Mexicans can be just as smart as rich kids.
Right. Or it was like, I think the quote was, "Black kids are just as smart as rich kids." I think that was the direct quote. But don't quote me on that direct quote, of course, because I'm no politician, and I would love to tell you guys the truth. Unlike politicians. I just don't see why people think that they just assume that Biden isn't racist. I think the media has spun it so well, where it's like Trump is the bad guy, Biden is our savior. And it's
oh my goodness, did you see the article that came out?
Uh-huh.
They said, "Oh, this election wasn't
this election
rigged."
Dang it! We've been.
I was really hoping that we could get by
that we could just breeze right by that. Every time we gotta call it out.
Oh man!
Else we're not good podcast hosts. I'm just starting to think that we're not good podcast hosts.
No! But there was an article that came out that said this election wasn't rigged; it was fortified.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. They said, big tech and all these different companies pooled all their money together to really pull through on this election.
Yeah.
So therefore it wasn't rigged. It was just fortified.
It was fortified, yeah, of course, yeah. We just made sure that a couple more people, maybe they were real, maybe they weren't. But we just made sure a couple more got on the ballot box. That's all we did. That's all we did. Nothing, we can't, rigged. What is rigged? Everything's subjective.
The only thing that's rigged is Robin Hood.
Yeah, don't get me started on that again. I think speaking of Robin Hood, I think what they did was a lot more complicated than what we talked about.
What do you mean?
I think because I did a little bit more research, and apparently they
bet against the market.
It was way more confusing than that. That's why I got so confused, because if it was just betting against the market, then I wouldn't have been as confused as I was. They did what the rich people were doing. So that's all I have to say. That's what that video should have been. Just a quick they did what the rich people did. Thanks for listening to the new perspective. We're at 28 minutes.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought that's a good conversation. I just think I just think we have to put out there that as racist as anybody thinks that one politician is, another politician is probably just as racist. Some of the people in office right now, they were the ones creating the rules that they said they're gonna abolish when they get into office. They're like, this is ridiculous. Why does somebody get arrested for 20 years for a little bit of marijuana? It's like, wait a minute.
That marijuana.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm like, hey, with the drink. I'm pulling up that picture.
Yes. You gotta right when you say it. Just hey,
wait a minute. Yeah, it's concerning. I think it's always been the name of the game. The better you can lie, the better of a politician you'll be.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's why this whole podcast was a lie. We're not even here.
I'm not even black.
You're not. No, I sound not black, but I promise you, I assure you, I am.
Lies.
What?
But that's all the time that we have.
Did you say?
So,
what did you say?
we are
at 30 minutes. So.
Your
I'm
host, Pineapple Express.
I'm not gonna forget about it though.
And
man, we got deep with that.
This is my co-host, Banana Boat Jackson.
We don't. Okay, yeah.
And
I am.
We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Yeah, Saturday.
Strong Women in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Lie.
The lie. Okay, it's strong women. Strong female leads are a lie. That's so clickbait, of course. But we're gonna call out Hollywood next time. We are definitely going to point some fingers. If you missed our last episode, go watch it. If you missed the episode before that, go watch it.
That.
If you missed the episode before that, it's fine. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.